Have you ever noticed that your day doesn't actually start until everyone else goes to sleep? You've spent 8 hours working, talking, and moving, but you feel like a ghost in your own life. It's only when the house is silent and the world stops asking things of you that you finally feel the heavy fog begin to lift. You aren't just tired. You are recovering from a version of yourself that doesn't actually exist. To the world, you are functional. You answer emails, you nod in conversations, and you smile at the right times. But internally, every interaction feels like a micro-withdrawal from a bank account that has been empty for years. You might call yourself an introvert or say you have social anxiety, but those labels don't capture the specific ache of the performance. The performance is the subconscious belief that to be around others, you must be on. You are constantly scanning faces for approval, adjusting your tone to avoid conflict, and filtering your thoughts before they reach your lips. By the time you get home, your true self is buried under layers of social camouflage. You feel refreshed in solitude not because you hate people, but because solitude is the only place where you don't have to manage someone else's perception of you. You aren't broken for needing this. In fact, this exhaustion is a highly logical adaptation of your nervous system. In psychology, this is often linked to sociotropy, a personality trait where your sense of safety is tied to maintaining harmony with others. Your brain treats a social glitch, like a misinterpreted joke or a brief silence, as a survival threat. Think of your brain like a computer running a heavy background program. Most people use their social OS to communicate, but you are running a Hyper-Vigilance OS alongside it. While you're talking about the weather, your amygdala is running a constant diagnostic. Are they bored? Did I sound weird? Do they still like me? This is the cognitive tax. You are spending double the energy on every single interaction. When you are finally alone, your brain finally hits end task on that background program. The refreshment you feel is the sudden drop in cortisol and the return of blood flow to your prefrontal cortex. To stop living for the after hours of your life, you need to change how you engage with the world when people are watching. Here is a 3-step framework grounded in behavioral psychology to help you reclaim your energy. First, practice selective unavailability. In your brain, the always available setting keeps your nervous system in a state of high alert. Start by choosing one interaction a day where you do not perform. If someone asks how you are, and you are tired, simply say, "I'm a bit drained today." By being honest, you tell your brain that it is safe to be seen without the mask. Second, use sensory anchoring during social peaks. When you feel the performance taking over, find one physical sensation, the weight of your feet on the floor or the coldness of a glass in your hand. This shifts processing from the amygdala's social fear back to the somatosensory cortex. It reminds your body that you are in a room, not a battleground. Third, redefine solitude as active integration. Don't just scroll through your phone when you're alone. That's just another form of external input. Spend 10 minutes in total silence, letting your thoughts catch up to your body. This allows the default mode network of your brain to organize the day's events without interference. You have spent so long being what others need that you've forgotten that you are allowed to occupy space just for yourself. Solitude shouldn't be a hiding place. It should be a charging station. The goal isn't to become a hermit. It's to learn how to bring a little bit of that alone calm into the room when others are there. You don't owe the world a perfect version of yourself. You only owe yourself the truth. Next time you find yourself waiting for the world to go quiet so you can finally breathe, ask yourself, who would I be if I stopped holding my breath while they were watching?